Hello, fellow YouTubers, and welcome to a brand new show, Road to 100,000, or 100K. I still don't know what I'm going to call it. It's one of those two. Anyway, this has been pretty much a work in progress since June. I didn't really actually start the progress of making it into a show until probably early September. And then I, periodically throughout Watch Me Fail and Legacy, I kept on mentioning that I was going to create a show and that it would be this week, or then it pushed back to the beginning of October, so here we are. Basically what this show is it's going to be keeping track of my progress to 100,000 gamer score. Back in June, I gave myself a stupid childish goal to get to 100,000 gamer score by the next year. And by the time when we started, I was at 5,200, what was it? It was like 52,220. And so at the beginning of October, I was at 58,690. So not exactly going on pace, basically. I was falling behind. And so I basically just started this to help me try and get back onto that pace and hopefully see if I can make it. And if anyone wants to join in on this little road to 100,000, like if they're around this number, then go right ahead and we can see just how we compare. But I just decided to start it this week. I got a couple of easy games to get achievements in. And so let's start this off. So the first game that we did on October 1st, we're not covering the entire last week. We're just covering from October 1st to October 4th. But on October 1st, where we started, luckily that same day we got a game through Gamefly, which is going to be absolutely beneficial to me throughout this entire thing. We got CSI Fatal Conspiracy. A very easy game to get achievements in, and a game that's not exactly a great game, but it's fun. It was But that game had 1,000 gamer score ungotten at the end of the 2 days I played it. No, it took like 4 or 5 hours. Got all 1,000 gamer score. And so that now brought up my gamer score total to 59,690. And after looking at this number, I noticed that I was getting very close to a milestone, 50 or 60,000. So I didn't really want to just do another very easy 1,000 a very easy 1,000 gamer score game, because I would have overpassed it. Or I wasn't sure whether or not I could actually have gotten it, like on the dot, since I actually have a picture of myself getting 40,000 and 50,000. So I started going through other games that I had, games that I've had for years now that I just never got certain achievements in. And so the next game we decided to play was Halo 4, which is a game that has a lot of glitched out achievements. Luckily there are some not glitched out that I wasn't able to get since the last time I got achievements in it, which was near launch of the game, which is basically just playing through all of Spartan Ops, or at least the end of episode 5, and then doing a couple of certain things in the campaign and in Spartan Ops. So got 175 points in that game, bringing the total of this week up to 1,175, and bringing our total gamer score up to 59,865. I hope you like the little counter that's in the bottom right. I tried to make it look like an endometer that's not too apparent. Though I'm not really sure if the white odometer goes there, if it's supposed to go like at the end, but I can't really put it at the end since there's no like percentage of a point. But after that, we were trying to get very close. I needed to try and find one that ended with a 5 so that I could bring it up to an even number. So I went over to Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4. I actually own I own 2 Lego games. So that was fun to play through. I mean, they're very easy to get a lot of gamer score in them. It just takes a long time. But I got 35 points in that. Not a lot, but enough. It had the 5 in it, bringing our total for the week up to 1210, and bringing the gamer score total up to 59,900. So now we're only 100 away, and trying to find a game with an easy 100 gamer score is not hard, or not easy. Luckily, there was a game I had that I could get an easy 20 in, so I just needed to find out where I could get that other 80. And luckily for me, I had the ability to get 80 points in one game that I haven't gotten yet. Minecraft Xbox One Edition. I brought over a map that I had from the 360 version, which I already have all the points in, and I got two achievements in that game. One completely on accident, but was beneficial because I planned on getting it anyway. And then the other one I was trying to go for, which was on a rail, thank God. So I got 80 points in Minecraft Xbox One, bringing our total of the week up to 1290, and bringing our gamer score total up to 59,980, leaving us with only 20 gamer score left before the end. So for that easy 20 gamer score, I went over to another game I haven't beaten. There's a lot of games I own that I haven't beaten. Maybe I should start playing through the games more until I beat them. But the game in question was Bastion on the 360. I have a friend that's played through Bastion multiple times in Steam. I've never actually beaten it. I feel ashamed. But luckily I was able to just play through the storyline and get this achievement. So here is a video evidence of me getting that achievement and my commentary at the time, because I decided I was going to record myself get it. So here that is.
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow her again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find.
Alright, that should have given me 60,000. Wherever, maybe I have to put the core in. Let me do that first.
Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
Shouldn't I have gotten something?
Most of the Earth
there it
got
is.
A taste of
Okay.
Ceylondia's fine goods. Unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here.
So, that means I have 60,000 gamer score. Woohoo! That's a pretty big monument. If you care about this. Well, that was fun. I almost got this last night, but I started falling asleep and started dying too much, so I just went to bed, and then first thing in the morning, came right back and got it. Yay! God, I'm such a child. So, at the end of week 1, we got a total of 1310 gamer score, and bringing our grand total up to 60,000 gamer score. Nice little milestone, and a nice place to end week 1. So, I don't really have a goal for next week. I do have another very easy 1,000 gamer score game to do, so that should take no time at all, and you'll probably see it next episode. But for this week, I think it was a success. A little over the average of what I need in order to get to this. I think the average I need daily in order to reach that goal by next June is, let me take a very quick look. I have the number right here. It is, I need to get an average of 159 points a day if I want to get to that. So, seeing over the 4 days that was in October, got 1310, a little over average. I am still behind pace though, so until we reach that pace, I have to do a little bit more than 159. So, a lot of these easy 1,000 gamer score games are going to come very handy when they start getting here from Gamefly. But until next week, hopefully you enjoy.